Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk about one of the biggest mistakes companies make when implementing ISO 9001, which is skipping the first and most important step, defining the context of the organization. Many companies just take a template and fill in some random details and move on. But this is not just a document. This is the foundation for your entire management system. If you don't get this right, everything else in your system will be weak and might collapse. So, what exactly is context of the organization and why is it important? Let's break it down in the simplest way possible. Imagine you are in a war. What is the first thing you will do? You will not start fighting blindly. You will first observe your surroundings. Where are you standing? What obstacles are there? Who is your enemy? Who are your allies? What weapons do you have? Once you understand your environment, you can make a proper strategy to win. This is exactly what the context of the organization does for your business. It is a structured process where you study your company's environment before implementing ISO systems. This is not a one time task. You need to monitor and review these factors regularly. There are three key things you need to understand. First one is your internal and external factors. Second one is your interested parties and their needs. Third one is your strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. For example, if you are a manufacturing company, you need to consider things like government rules, customer demands, market trends, and supply chain issues. These factors are constantly changing, so you must review them regularly. Most companies don't do this properly because they make these three mistakes. Mistake number one, copy pasting from templates. They are just take a pre made document, change the company name, and move on without thinking. Mistake number one, copy pasting from templates. They just take a pre made document, change the company name, and move on without thinking. Mistake number two, keeping it too generic. Some write vague statements like, we want to be the best in the market. But what does that really mean? It's too vague to guide any decisions. Mistake number three, not using it for strategy. They, they treat this as just paperwork for audits instead of using it to improve business decisions. ISO requires continual assessment and updates, not a one-time document. If you avoid these mistakes, your ISO systems becomes a real tool for business growth. So, how do you define the context of the organization properly? Follow these three simple steps. First, analyze internal and external factors. For this, you can use simple tools like PESTLE. This stands for political, economy, society, technology, legal, and environment. You can use this tool to understand outside risks. And then you have to identify your key stakeholders. This is the step two. Think about who is affected by your organization, like customers, suppliers, employees, government, and list what they can expect from you. Document and regularly review these expectations. Step 3 is to conduct a SWOT analysis. Based on your internal and external factors and your stakeholders' needs and expectations, you can write down your strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. This help you plan for risks and find areas to improve. Your SWOT analysis should be revisited frequently, not just during audits. If you do these 3 steps properly, your ISO system will be built on a strong foundation. To summarize, the context of the organization is not just a document. It's the it is the base for everything in ISO system, and it needs to be continuously reviewed and updated. When done correctly, it helps you build a system that improves efficiency, reduce risks, and drive long-term success. Have you seen companies making Have you seen companies making these mistakes? Drop a comment below.